Hi students, myself Vimya KP, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Parasharaja College, Pulpalli. Today class I discuss the topic about IFRS. This topic is a part of Corporate Accounting for 3rd semester BBA. IFRS covers a wide range of accounting activities. There are certain aspects of business practice for which IFRS set mandatory rules. It includes statement of financial position. This is also known as a balance sheet. IFRS influences the ways in which the components of a balance sheet are reported. Statement of comprehensive income. This can take in the form of one statement or it can be separated into a profit and loss statement and a statement of other income, including property and equipment. Statement of changes in equity, also known as a statement of retained earnings. This documents the company's change in earnings or profit for the given financial period. Statement of cash flow. This report summarizes the company's financial transaction in the given period, separating cash flow into operations, investing and financing. International Accounting Standards. International Accounting Standards are an older set of standards that were replaced by International Financial Reporting Standards or IFRS in 2001. International Financial Reporting Standards set common rules so that financial statements can be consistent, transparent, and comparable around the world. IFRS are issued by the International Accounting Standard Board or IASB. They specify how companies must maintain and report their accounts, defining types of transactions and other events with financial impact. IFRS were established to create a common accounting language so that businesses and the financial statements can be consistent and reliable from company to company and country to country. So these are the basics about IFRS. Thank you for watching.